Events are being held to remember thousands of Indian soldiers who fought alongside the British in a key battle in France in World War I. Prime Minister Narendra Modi placed a wreath at the India Gate Memorial in Delhi on Tuesday, marking the centenary of the Battle of Neuve Chapelle. The army is holding an exhibition, recreating scenes from the conflict. Britain and France have also organized events to commemorate the memory of the fallen Indian soldiers. According to the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, about 1.1 million soldiers from undivided India, which includes today's India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Burma, were sent to fight in World War I between 1914 and 1918 in France, Belgium, Egypt, and the Middle East. Indian soldiers earned more than 9,200 gallantry awards, including 11 Victoria Crosses, for their bravery. About 60,000 Indian soldiers were killed in the war. Tuesday marks the centenary of the beginning of a major offensive the Allied troops launched around the town of Neuve Chapelle in northern France, and half of the attacking force was drawn from India. Inadequately trained for the ferocity of trench warfare, the Indian Corps nonetheless took part in most of the major battles on the Western Front, suffering huge losses and winning the first Victoria Crosses to be awarded to the Indian Army, says Dr. Santanu Das, who teaches at King's College London and is an expert in the culture and literature of World War I. But alongside the trench experience, another deeper story was unfolding, the story of plebeian peasant warriors making their way in a new continent, negotiating new peoples, cultures, customs, language, and food, just as many of the local French and Flemish people were meeting these Oriental warriors and their customs for the first time, Dr. Das adds. Most of the Indian troops who were sent to fight in Europe had probably never left home before and found themselves deployed in a land that was completely foreign to them. 6,500 miles away from rural India onto the fields of Flanders and France, it would have been a totally different experience for them. It would have been exciting, as well as frightening for them to be here, says Avtar Dhillon, whose grandfather Dasanda Singh died in the battle for Neuve Chapelle. France is holding a series of events, including exhibitions, talks, guided tours, and drama in Neuve Chapelle from March 10.